Gambia's Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, CDKM Keita, on Friday, 8 December 2023, presented the Appropriation Bill 2024 at the National Assembly in Banjul, pursuant to Section 152 of the 1997 Constitution and Order 87 of the Standing Orders of the National Assembly. While delivering the budget speech for consideration and enactment by the lawmakers, Minister Keita highlighted the government's fiscal policies for the year 2024. The finance minister also explained that the country's economy has displayed remarkable resilience in the face of global economic challenges that threaten to slow down recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. He said the prevailing global shocks reflected in the country's real GDP growth. Here's an excerpt.
The impact of these shocks was reflected in the decline in the country's real GDP, which is estimated to have slowed down to 4.97% in 2022 from 5.3% in 2021. Although this growth rate was lower than the country's pre-pandemic level of 6.2% in 2019, it is stronger than the world average of 3.4% and surpassed the regional performance of 3.6% for West Africa, underscoring the country's resilience despite extraordinary challenges in navigating these adverse shocks. Notwithstanding tighter global financial conditions in response to multi-decade highs in global inflation rate is adversely affecting the country's macroeconomic fundamentals, generating foreign exchange pressures, weighing on forex reserves, and exerting pressure on the dollar. To aggravate the situation, the balance of payment was negatively affected by high food and fuel import bills, disruptions of cashew, and elevated freight costs. Added to high global food and energy prices, strong domestic demand strengthened inflationary pressures in the country. Inflation reached a record high of 18.5% year-on-year in September 2023, but this has reduced to 18.05% in October 2023. This macroeconomic environment makes fiscal policy management and consolidation efforts more difficult as the Central Bank of the Gambia increased its policy rate to curb inflationary pressures. The government of the Gambia intervened using both fiscal and monetary policy instruments to sustain macroeconomic stability and lessen the spillover effects of these global events on the domestic economy. From January to end November 2023, government through the central bank conducted foreign exchange interventions to the tune of $59.28 million to ease the supply side constraint and support the importation of essential commodities that reach critical low stock levels. Government also tightened its monetary policy stance, increasing its policy rate by 400 basis points